I didn't actually realise, it didn't even occur to my brain that I had to name a poem. I guess the logical name would be Of Sorts, but the unlogical version would be I hugged a tentacle monster today. It's a weird one. Okay. I'm imagining of sorts. You see, I had this thought the other day, and then all of a sudden it was like a hot pancake to the face as I realised there was a drought in my mind. And you see, I caught myself trying to push through, but I still found it fairly difficult to construe a poem, autocorrect. I wrote this on my phone, although I wouldn't call them poems, more like mindless ramblings. Sorry, once again, looks like I just don't like gambling my luck on these things, and oh shit, what can I say? Wasn't expected to do this, at least not today. They need to make something up right out of the blue. I hope this pleases you, really, I do. And, sorry Ryan, I do want to know that I really am trying, but right now I feel like I'm on my feet dying. You see, I've never been able to say that poetry is what I do, because, and let's just be honest here, I'm just not that cool. No, it's not what I do, it's what I'm currently doing. I'm really not stupid, just kind of assuming, hey Han, why are you kicking that man in the face? Because it's what I am currently doing, but it's not commonplace. It's not a habit I make every Tuesday evening, it's just that right now I feel like dry heaving. You see, a noble evil is diminished when you add a human face. Humans are reasonable, they get to third base, they wear underpants, eat crisps and go to the toilet. Even the best antagonists get their sleeves caught on doorknobs. You can never imagine them doing backflips and landing crushing kicks. They can knock people's heads off. No, hang on, I skipped a line. You can never imagine them doing backflips and land crushing kicks. They can knock people's heads off at 60 paces. They're about as welcome as a cactus in a double penetration. And then there's me, who falls on someone in the hope that they'd suffocate. I'm not that vindictive, I just like to vindicate. So yeah, this is starting to sound like a pretty big of sorts now, isn't it? I'm imagining I'm doing well, but I apologise if it's a bit shit. If I had known I had the ability to manifest my innermost thoughts, I would have brought about world peace and given all the buildings tits. Let's just say I'm starting this slam as I intend to go on, with a brick on the accelerator and a hose on the... Oh, hang on. I don't remember signing that particular petition. I'm not so much flying under the radar as lighting my own ignition. Have you ever realised 5 minutes into a 2-hour competition that you're just sort of rambling on without coming to fruition? So you just keep on going and going until everyone realises you were just stalling to time-filled silence. Yeah, still, I think I'm doing better than people thought me to do, and I'm sorry, I really have to ask, why the colour blue? Not that I'm complaining, it's quite nice and quite daring, and now I'm aware that my audience is staring. Sorry, did I get off topic? I always do this, though normally it's due to my need to reminisce. I'm about as stealthy as a brick that snuck up on another brick and tried to glass that brick's mum. Still, if you didn't notice that first brick, you kind of deserve it, you dumb You see, my mind's a bit like a word search where they didn't tell you what was in it, and there's no letters or grids, and it's been painted across somebody else's picnic. To compare, it's kind of like the space between the legs of a potential sex partner as you tell your opinions on political faux pas, particularly those of the Third Reich, and that it seems to be getting increasingly narrower, and you could possibly be having a better time. But that's not what you go in there for, in the same way you don't go to the beach to get sand kicked in your face, and you don't go to Glasgow to get your eyes gouged out and sprayed with mace. No, respectively, you go there to build sandcastles and purchase heroin, and now and again maybe a shot of adrenaline, but still it's a matter left in the hands of the little baby Jesus now, isn't it? And he's just a baby, he doesn't know shit.